Hi, welcome to That Crafting Lady. I'm Cindy, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It helps my channel grow. Click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like today's video. Hi, it's Cindy, That Crafting Lady. Today we're going to make a snowflake trivet out of some clothespins. You need 8 clothespins and you need to take them apart. Takes a little bit to do it. You just kind of got to wiggle the metal part out, but you can do it. And then you can use those for another craft. So don't throw them away. Now we need 8 full clothespins, so that's 16 halves. Now I'm going to stain them. So I'm going to get out a clean rag and some gloves because I don't want stain all over my hands. So I got these black latex gloves. They're kind of nice and they keep my hands nice and clean. All right, and we're going to be using some Danish oil. I have had this can forever. I use it on so many things. And the reason I like the Danish oil is because it is food safe. So, and we're going to be using our trivet in our kitchens. So we want to make sure that it is safe in our kitchens to use. So basically all I'm doing is just like any other stain, rubbing it on. And then let it dry and keep going until all 16 pieces are covered. Now, you've got to let these dry, and it takes a couple hours, but they dry up pretty nice. And you can add more coats if you want them darker. Just let them dry in between the coats. Whoops, I made a boo-boo. I'll get it cleaned up. There we go. So, just keep going. Get them all coated. Once we've got them all nice and coated, we're going to set them out so that they're not touching or overlapping in things so that they can dry up nicely. I just want to let you know that today's video is a challenge. It is the Useful DIY Challenge December 2020, and it's hosted by MomDas Life Handmade and Simple Yet Chic. And check out the playlist and check out both of their channels. They will be linked below in the description box. So I'm going to be using some E6000 to glue my clothespins together to put our trivet together because, you know, it's going to get a lot of use. So we want to make sure that it's good. But I also want to be able to handle it fairly quickly. So I'm going to use some Surebonder glue because you've got to stick with the best, Surebonder. So that I get the quick hold of the Surebonder glue and then the permanent hold of the E6000. So what I'm doing is I'm just gluing the outside of the clothespins together, just like that. So you're going to make groups of 2 and put them back together just backwards. So a little bit of the E6000 and a little bit of the Surebonder glue, and you're going to make all 8 of them. There you go. Just make sure you wipe off any excess because you don't really want it to seep out all over the place. And once we get all 8 put back together, we can put them together in a snowflake shape. There we go. So this is the last one. And we're going to put it down on the table. We're going to take 2 of them and put them so that they're kind of nose to nose, the fatter end together. So again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm using some E6000 and a little bit of the Surebonder hot glue to get them together. And I'll put 2 together just like that and set them down. There we go. And then we're going to put one at a 90-degree angle to those two. And get my glue gun out. I love that gun. I'll make sure that I put an affiliate link in the description box for my Surebonder. So if you want to get yourself one, you can go ahead and order it through my link. It won't cost you anything more, but I'll make a small commission off of it. That would be wonderful. So now we have a cross shape with all four of these. And then the other four are going to basically go in the diagonals. So basically make another cross just the other direction. Using both glues again. There we go. So stick that right there in between each of the open spots like that, and go all the way around until we have all 8 clothespins making our snowflake shape. I love this project. I think it is so cute. I think I'm going to make a couple more of these to give as gifts. And you can just, wrap them up, put a nice big bow on them, and people can use them through the holidays to put their hot pans on. I know that when you're cookie baking, you never have enough things to set your cookie sheets on. So having a couple extra of these around the house is probably a really good thing to do. And here we go with our last one. Got it. Awesome. There. Now it's going to be a little fragile for a little while until that E6000 really cures, because I didn't use a really lot of the hot glue. Now I'm going to take this cork sheet that I got from the Dollar Tree. I already used a piece of it, but I don't need all of the rest of it either. And I'm peeling the backing off, which I don't have nails, so it's a little difficult, but I got it. And I'm going to center it over the top of my trivet and then press it right down. If you want, you could use either the E6000 or the hot glue, but the glue that's on here actually does pretty well to hold it. And that'll also give you more stability until the E6000 has cured. There we go, and I just took my craft knife and cut away with the excess. And now I am going to basically just cut around each and every one of the clothespins. So I'm going to get out my mat. This is a cutting mat that I have. And I'm just going to get rid of some of those glue strings first. And then take a craft knife and just follow the edges of each of the clothespins to cut away the excess cork. And just take your time with this process, because the clothespins do have some curves and things like that. You can see me wiggling to get into the curves, and then it just pulls away. And just go all the way around and do the same thing to all the excess. Just get rid of all that excess cork. And you're going to want to sit there and watch me do it. So let's speed it up here and get rid of that cork. Go. Now it was a little rough. I think my blade needs to be sharpened, or new blade actually. So that is one thing I'm going to be working on this week, getting some more blades. But there we go. It is all, the excess is gone. And that way the cork will protect the surface of your table or your counter or wherever you put it. So since it was a little rough, I did take some sandpaper and just kind of sanded the edges a little bit, just to make it look a little bit more finished and complete. And sanding cork does make a mess. So I had cork everywhere. go, all the way around, and turn it over. And it is basically done. As I said, it just got cork everywhere. And get rid of that. And you can take a look at what it looks like finished. But I'm going to show you what it looks like in my kitchen on my island, so you can get a really good view of this. And as I said, it'll make great gifts. Hostess gifts, have some made up, so if you've got somebody coming over you don't have a gift for, there you go. You've got a gift. So there is my finished coaster on my island, and I can set a nice hot pot on it or a cookie sheet or whatever I'd like to do. I hope you liked this video today. As I said, this is part of a useful DIY challenge, December 2020, hosted by MomDas Life Handmade and co-hosted by Simple Yet Chic. So please check out both of their channels and the playlist below. In the description box. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate you doing so. And until next video, live fully, love deeply, and learn something new every day. Bye guys, thanks for watching.